What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This video is something I've been wanting to make for a little while, but I kind of wanted to put it together correctly, I guess you could say. I am going to do this very raw and not edited and stuff like that, but I want to give you guys the straight up information and the facts that I think you need to make on one of the best dividend vehicles there are out there. So with that being said, let's go ahead, cue the intro, and let's jump right into this one.
Getting dirty money.
Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I'm putting out at least one video a week, giving you guys absolutely free content that's going to help you guys, whether it's long term, short term, just in finance and everything like that. So with that being said, let's jump back to the video. Okay guys, obviously you see UTG instantly right off. You guys know I do not sugarcoat it. I put it right out here for you guys. So first thing we want to look at here is max overall. We're always looking either something flat to where it's paying our dividend, it's paying us and we're not losing money, or something that's going up. Now we are down for the year, but there's a lot of things going red for the year right now, just overall. So that's not a huge thing. This is what I'm talking about. When you guys find a stock that's going to pay, now you guys gotta remember this is a closed-end fund, just full on. This is a closed-end fund. But we're going to be able to look at a couple things, and another thing I want to be able to look at here, NAV for UTG. And I'm just going to show you guys this. You guys can do this, and I know for a fact that I've seen you guys have seen me do this before. And this is something that I think is very, very important. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over here, and you're going to be able to look at this. So this is something very, very important when it comes down to a closed-end fund. What is the actual value of the assets compared to the price of it? What I like is that the NAV is actually over the price a lot of times. And that's something that's very important to me, because if they sell absolutely everything, well, I may actually get more money back than what I think. So that's something that, again, you guys can look at. And again, this is on CEF, which is closedendfundconnect.com. And then you just type in your fund that you want to use. But let's go back to Seeking Alpha, because we know we love this. So one thing I love about this, now again, this is a $35 stock realistically. But it has gone up over time. And the other thing that we always forget about is, things that increase their dividend over time. So we're going to talk about this right here. Something that a lot of people aren't thinking about. And as you guys can see is all of a sudden it goes up. You're in 18 cents here, and then the next year, boom, 19 cents. And again, it goes up from before too, 17 cents. A couple years before that, and then 16 cents. A couple years before that. And it has consistently went up. So I do like this. This is going to pay you every single month. It's a utility. So I think that is the important part of this one. So everybody has a utility bill. Don't lie to me. Don't act like you don't. If you live on your own, you have a utility bill. Unless you rent and somewhere who pays all the utilities all at once in your rent check, you pay a utility bill. Me, I pay Duke Energy. And then I pay my water bill as well. So you're paying for this no matter what. You might as well put some money into it, because if there's anything that's going to happen, there's bills that you're going to pay. You're going to pay a mortgage, and you're going to pay your light bill. Believe it or not, those are usually things you're going to pay, and you're going to pay to put gas in your vehicle in order to get to work to try to pay your next rent check or your mortgage or whatever the case may be. So those are things that, everybody's going to buy and pay those bills. That they're a high priority bill, and that's why I like this fund. Because if we go into the holdings, and this is something that's important to me, is you're going to see utilities is the main one here. Now, there are some other ones. Energy, of course, is going to be part of a utility. There is some communication, and then real estate as well. But if we go through here, Next Era Energy, big electric company, BCE, excellent, Entergy. We'll just go through and look at all the holdings, and you're going to see, well, they are actually a lot of utilities. And I believe they even hold some Duke Energy as well. So I feel like I'm holding them as well. Don't mark my words, but I do believe they are. But one of the things that I do like about it is that it's a utility. company basically, and it's a closed-end fund that's going to pay me monthly income, plus you have this right here. The whole fact that this is going to give you a portion, and it's at a fair price. And I think that's pretty important, is that you're at a fair price. So again, this is the website right here. You don't have to have that. But I want to go into how does this compare to some others. So you guys know we always start with $10,000. You can start with $1,000. It really doesn't make a difference here. Most people are going to start with $1,000 or less. We're going to contribute $400. That's $100 a week. I used to do $500 because that was the average car payment in America. I had some people be like, well, are you going to invest or are you going to buy a car if you have to get back and forth to work? So I get it. We'll change it. We'll go to $100 a week is what you can afford. So that's that. Adjusted for inflation, we don't care about that. We're not rebalancing anything. We are distributing $400 a month right here. If you see it. And then we're going to do custom. So we have UTG up here. We have SPY. And then we have a mix. And I'm going to show you what this mix is. You guys can probably already see it here. So UTG 100%, SPY 100%, which is just kind of the market in general, the S&P 500. Then we have HRZN, UTG, QYLD, and O. So with that being said, this is a really, really good place to start. And I just kind of want to, we can hit it again, analyze portfolio. And you're going to be able to see here, we have 25% utilization here. And I put O Realty Income here just to get a little bit more into the real estate market. It's a good dividend stock to actually own overall if you're looking for growth and that monthly dividend and cash flow. So overall, mix actually does better than just UTG. They're very, very close though. Remember that the S&P does actually end up better, but it's not that much better. So if we are looking at the overall, guys, you guys obviously do see, and I want to just reiterate this, that there's a mixture. The mix is actually doing better because you're going to get the best of capital appreciation out of UTG, and you are going to get the dividends that like a QILD is going to push into you, HRZN is going to push because it stays relatively flat for the most part if you balance it out over time, and so on. So again, if we're gonna look straight at the income because I like the income. I'm an income investor. To be 100% honest with you, I'm not a huge growth investor. I am more of an income investor. Always have been, always will be. So your first year, you're actually gonna make, if you do the mix, an extra $250. If you do UTG, you're still pretty close. You're $225. So you're not far off on that. But all of a sudden now, you come to 2015. And, you're making almost an extra $600 kind of combined there. And then so on. And you're going to see that this thing's going to build very, very rapidly. And that's probably my favorite part of dividend investing is seeing the compounding. Again, it does take some time, but who wouldn't use an extra $5,000 a month or $5,000 a year in income? Even if you have a ton of money, you're still going to take the extra $5,000. So, and this year, yeah, you're already at $1,000 for the mix, and UTG, you're at $694. So again, guys, I never suggest you guys to only come up here and go into one stock. Me, I like to diversify a little bit. Now, I'm not huge on diversifying absolutely everything, but every year I pick a few that I absolutely like, and I go for it. So that being said, thank you guys all for watching the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.